Where are you going? Yes, do not disturb shipping. Great. We'll get you. Okay. So, all right. So, quick fit checks. I got this from Marcella, which I'm very happy about. And then these are donated jeans. So, my whole outfit cost the $20 that my shoes cost. Because that's where we're at today. It's a sleepy day. It's a sleepy day today. You're a kid. And she looks so much cuter. I walked in, it was like, I'm like the epitome. She's got the fall thing going on.
All I need is like a flat brim hat.
I love flat brim hats, and I cannot wear them.
I have a hat head. Like, I look good in every hat I've ever put on.
I need that.
All right, I'm gonna go sit down now.
Okay, go sit down. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, Fabian. Hello, Jenniana. Jamie. Batman, you were first today.
Batman, I'm so proud of you, Jeffrey.
Oh, so while I try to get these comments up so I can read them, Raina has a question for you. What you got in mind for color, shape, design, etc.?
So funnily enough, Maggie asked for something relatively simple today, and I had already picked it out. We're doing her favorites, red and black, and they are relatively simple, a little bit shiny, a little bit glittery, and the shape is going to be the shape. Like, we're not really changing the shape that much, so we're doing the sort of.
I need to be my awful self.
Oh, and I need to do this.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we are. Okay. Getting the angle correct.
I look like a Jedi mistress. How do I look like a Jedi?
Kind of. I need you to know that I'm looking directly at your cleavage right now.
I mean, that's why when my first client was here, it was like this. When she left, it was like this.
I'm just saying, like, the bustier combined with the belt is giving you such
all the things.
Lift and thrust. It's not gonna be okay. Okay. Oh my god. How do you get men to look you in the eye?
I am unaware that they don't look me in the eye. Is that what somebody asked? Or is that what you?
Yeah, how do you get men to look you in the eye?
These are not the restraints you're looking for.
Oh my god.
No, other hands. Okay. Do we just have one mic today?
Yeah. That's
it's that kind of day.
It's that kind of day.
Here.
So
Look at here. We'll be good.
I think we'll figure it out.
We will, in fact, figure it out.
Hello, cynical one. These are not the restraints you're looking for.
No, those are in the closet.
Yeah. Get there eventually. I'll figure it out. Oh man. How are you this week?
Me? I am getting ready to be better.
Okay.
Me and Leslie on Tuesday.
Oh, right. When am I coming home again? On Wednesday?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So how's it been a full month with your in-laws? Hello, Justin, if you're watching.
Justin's not watching. He's on a fire right now.
Oh, is he okay?
I mean, yeah. Like, there was a fire in Pasadena.
Okay.
That he went to yesterday, and it was only 7 acres, but apparently it was a shit show, and he had to go back to it today. So, it's been good. It's actually been more than a month. They got here September 25th.
Sorry. Jeffrey has said, high and tight, Sarah. Riding high and tight.
I mean, you know.
The man's not wrong.
Do what I can. I love my in-laws. They're lovely people. I haven't had to clean my house for a month. I haven't had to cook unless I really wanted to. It's been great, but I also have discovered that I am at least this much of an introvert. And the fact that I come home and there are people in my house that want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'll grab a cup of coffee, go in my bedroom and cuddle with my dog until my brain stops.
Yeah.
Is kind of a lot sometimes. Mm-hmm. We have fully agreed they want to come down like once a year. Yeah. 2 weeks max. Okay. 2 weeks max. And I'm like, you know what, that's good, that's fine. But this was like the first time we'd seen them in like 5 years, and they had never come down before.
That's also, that's not an in-law thing. Like, that's an anybody thing. Anybody in my house for a month and a half.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, I want to fucking get away from me sometimes.
Yes. Yes. But I mean, it's a special, and it's like, there's some things you can do in your house when you just have your friends who like really know you around. And then there are things you can't do when your spouse's parents are in the house.
Yep.
And so, I'm tired of being restrained. No, I'm tired of not being restrained and also having to restrain myself.
There's a way of saying it. We're not gonna.
I mean, that's just as close as I can get.
And to our friend in Colorado, no, we don't care. You're good. The Patreon is a place to express opinions. Sounds like you have decent in-laws at least, but ick people in your territory.
Yes, no, I truly adore my in-laws. My mother-in-law is wonderful. I don't have a shitty relationship. In fact, my mom and my in-law, my mother-in-law, get along great. They like adore each other, and it's a lot of people being in my house who aren't supposed to be there, as far as I'm concerned. And also, like, Justin and I, we live in a house by ourselves with no kids for a reason.
My parents just spent a couple days with us, and I love my parents. I miss my parents. I love seeing my parents. Like, I love my mom, but we ordered food, and then my dad ate my leftovers, and like, I'm not a crier,
But you wanted to.
I was fighting tears as I watched him eat my Spanish rice, because it's like there was a plan for that.
You should have fought him like Spock and Kirk style.
Yeah, it was like, sorry.
No, it's fine.
What Letty just said was like,
Oh yeah, no, girl, you're fine.
No.
Yeah. I kind of figured that's what, but I wanted to see what the actual comment was. And no, like, I'd have sent you a DM or something. About
yeah, that's
like,
the thing. Like, we would have, yeah.
anyway, sorry.
But no, it's the littlest things that can like drive you over the edge with stuff like that. So it's like I had plans for that. Like my week is ruined because you ate my food. Like, and so to have that for like a full month, that I cannot do.
Yeah, like there was, like I have some plants in the backyard, and our backyard is not like fully fleshed out as far as like plans for it. And Justin had already ran over one of the plants that I got this spring. And I was like, bummed. He's like, hey babe, I'll replace it. And I was like, all right, fine, it'll be fine. And then my mother-in-law was like, hey, I'll mow your lawn for you. I'm the one who mows the lawn because I have all these things in areas that I know where they are.
All right, give me 1 second because Jim is asking to be a mod, and I think we need you today, Jim. So you're getting promoted. So Jim, yeah, just be set up with Audrey, babe. Be set up with Audrey. That's the most important thing. You have to be on the Discord, though. That's where the talking happens. Okay. And I don't understand. So that says we have 250 people watching. This says we have 80 people watching. I don't know. Now it jumped. Now it jumped.
Anyway, so another one of my plants in a similar area got ran over, and it was like 25% left.
Oh,
and I was like, well, it's 25% there. It'll survive. It'll be fine. It's now gone, and I don't know what happened to it, and nobody's mowed the lawn, but I was just like, replace it like
That's not the point, yeah. Yeah. But,
you know, just trying to be patient. It's 2 days. I have 2 days left.
you can do this.
I can, in fact, do it. But oh my god, I'm so excited to walk around my house naked.
Oh my god, right?
Like to get up in the middle of the night and go pee without having to put anything on.
So I'm a naked person, and
I am also naked.
by the grace of God, my kid doesn't care yet. Like one day she will, but right now she doesn't. And like even the stuff that I have to sleep in, it's like I have a bunch of bottoms and I have a bunch of tops and they don't go together. But like when it's cold, I'll sleep in like sweatpants, but like have nothing on.
No,
Like
I can't do that. Nothing. And I hate sleeping in clothing. I hate when I have to go to somebody else's house and sleep because then I have to sleep in clothing. Yes. And I feel like I'm being strangled at all times by like a baby.
Weston, I can see your comment. Yes. Black Sheep, what's wrong with my choice of stream title? Which is, by the way, getting me out with Sarah.
I mean, that's what it always is.
That's what it always is. Yeah. Hello, Emma. I feel like we haven't seen you in a little while, Emma. How are you doing? Your mom met your boyfriend, didn't she? How did that go?
You're good. You're your people.
Are you porky pigging it?
I prefer Donald ducking. I prefer Donald ducking.
All of Maggie's disposable income goes to this woman. You know what? I will say it's very addicting. Like once, because it's for me, you know. And there's very few things that I get to do that are just for me. But this is just for me and all of my closest friends on the internet. But like,
it's our special time.
But it makes me happy. Right. You know, it's 2 hours without. I know. 18 hours. I do think if I ever went to another male person, which of course I would never do, and they'd be done in like 45 minutes, and like, but what do we do? Yeah, I just like sit in a Target parking lot looking forlornly out.
If I like ever stopped doing this here, you would just still come over to my house.
Oh, I would have to. I would have to. Even if you were in like a horrible car accident, you'd wake up and be like, "Hey, just get me through." Oh my god. Because like I'm a mother of a 5-year-old. Like there's very few
things that are just for you.
Yeah. Like sometimes I have a wild weekend and get to go to the giant. Batman says I'd pay to hold hands with Sarah. I met his mom and she told me some embarrassing things. That's good. That he does when he yaps about me. Oh, that's very cute. Which made me smile. We bonded and I was happy. That's awesome. That's very cute. That is super, super sweet. Okay, I love that. The first time my first boyfriend met my dad, he had a bloody apron on and we greeted him with a butcher's knife because he was butchering a pig. An activity that I'm certain he scheduled
on purpose.
So that was fun.
I don't have any of those kinds of stories.
That's fine, I assure you.
I mean, mostly just because my dad. Why?
Slightly less funny now. I'm glad I didn't jump on that train.
Trust me,
it's for the best. Oh, Emma, that's awesome, sweetie. She says she loves this boy. Aww. Oh, and he's calling right now. That's adorable. I love
that. Jeffrey, how much money would you pay to hold hands with me?
How much money, Jeffrey? How much money? You answer that question, young man. Jeffrey, of course Dad hated you. Moms fucking love me. Moms fucking love me.
Moms are pretty fond of me.
Yeah.
Although it's been 20 years since I've met a mom. So it's like,
you should go thrift shopping with my mom.
When you go thrift shopping,
I mean, I should have planned, but we'll do it. You gotta go to the bins with us. That's where my mom shines. Because she's like me. She gets this like childlike happiness about things. Mm-hmm. So last time I took her, she was like, "Oh, this is a Chico. This is a Banana Taylor. This is a Banana Republic." Like everything.
That's adorable.
Absolutely everything. And then she just kept asking me, like, "Can I put this in my car?" I was like, "Yes, mother." Like,
put anything in your car.
Anything in your car. And so we get to the end and it's like, it's gonna be like $60 for like a cart full of things. And she's just, no, it's not. It's like, like we've done this like 8 times, and every time she's like, "And you just weigh it?" Yeah,
that's how that works. That's how it works, babe.
she's so cute. And she'll be going through clothing and she'll be like, can I have this? Yes. Very funny. Best hug I got after my second husband dumped me was from his dad. Oh. That's really cute, actually. Oh, Finn's live with my mom. Oh, did you get a chance to watch? It was on Halloween, so you probably didn't, but
I watched part of it.
yeah. Sex terms with my mom.
I was like, what I thought was kind of like funny is like, not. She knew they were sex terms.
Yes, yeah.
And she was trying to describe them, define them in not sex. And I'm like, but ma'am, you know these are sex terms. I know that you don't know what it is, but you should at least make some bullshit up that is sex adjacent.
I don't like that mother wants a turfucking t-shirt. She actually wants it. So someone said turfucking, which is a turkey, and inside that is a chicken, and inside that is a man who should be arrested.
Yeah.
That's a turfucking.
Fair.
And she wants a t-shirt that has an image of the turfucken on the front with the definition on the back. And I'm just like, mother. So I said, where would you wear this? And she said, well, not to church.
Your mom sounds
Great.
Yeah, I was watching when she found out the term for pickpocket in French.
But she said, someone asked her to define human centipede. And so I said, so how many people and what is it? And she said, well, 100. And it's something you do at a wedding, like a conga line. It's like, well, that's
shockingly close.
But she's such a good fucking sport. Like, but okay, did you hear the challenge she had for me at the end of it?
No, I think it's a lot.
Okay, I shut this down, and you will understand why. Because she said, I want to do the opposite of you. I want to take just regular terms, give them to you,
and how you turn them into a sexual thing.
And I was like, mother,
you don't want that.
Don't want that.
You don't know what you're asking.
And she was like, no, it could be fun. And I was like, no. So someone in the comment section, my friend Travis, said snollygaster, which is an actual, like an eccentric term. And so I said, okay, mom, so here's how I would define snollygaster. When you're giving a blowjob, the guy is coming, but you have to sneeze.
And it comes out of your mouth.
And she was like, oh, Margaret. So like,
she pulled it
on Margaret. It's like, yeah. And that's off the top of my fucking head, woman. Like, you don't want this.
It's a thing we should do, though.
Oh my god.
Yes! It's a thing we should do. Let's do it for sure. Yes. It is for sure a thing we should do.
Oh, Jeffrey, she fucking loves you. Okay, so she asked me some other terms. She was like, terms you will never know. And I was like what? And she said heliotrope. And then Jeffrey in the comment section, hegemony, where you get fucked in a bush for money. And she thought that was hilarious. Jeffrey, she loves you. Like, I could probably start dating you off of what you said in that stream. And she'd be like, okay.
Oh, it's that nice boy from the internet. Also, has Jeffrey said how much he's willing to
Oh, answer the question, Jeffrey.
Because he's not willing to pay $1 to our Patreon.
Yeah, what the? No, he has not.
We're just going to continue to badger him.
Told you, moms love me. Yeah, heliotrope is a flower, which we then saw at the National Arboretum the next day, and she lost her fucking mind. She took like 20 pictures of it, and it's like, Mom, no one's gonna get this except you. Like, okay, so I love my mom for many reasons, but what she finds funny is so elusive. Like, she thinks that Ricky Bobby with Will Ferrell, the NASCAR movies, is so stupid. She's like, this movie is so stupid. But she will watch the entire film for that scene where he's carrying pizzas in the bus and he starts talking to that crazy guy. Do you know the movie?
Yeah.
So and he's just like, oh, you got problems? Like, no, my dog spat up a human finger. That's a problem. Like, for some reason, she finds that monologue so funny. She'll sit through the rest of it. That woman pees herself every time she sees that scene. And that's the only thing she thinks is funny in the entire movie.
Yeah, your mom's a conundrum.
Jeffrey says, listen, my pockets turn inside out around beautiful women.
Not that much. I haven't seen any super chats.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a Patreon subscription. And because I haven't seen a Patreon subscription, I also haven't seen any Amazon gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Where's them pockets?
Get it. Get to
I'm
work.
calling bull and or is he just saying we're not beautiful?
Knowing that man, he could be.
He could be.
Oh, okay. Now he's in trouble. Oh man. But yeah, I love my mom. And also, she agreed to do that. Like, not every mom would agree to do that.
I feel like my mom would, and then somehow she would embarrass me.
Well, you know,
However, my mom also was a military police officer, was a correctional officer, was a police officer, and was almost a large animal veterinarian and grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
There's like not a lot that she's like. Well, but the fact that your mom's a doctor and like, I don't know.
It's amazing because she's a very refined woman. She was born, or not born, but she was raised and educated in France. Like, I respect the fuck out of her. She was the only female in her doctoral program. She was the only female at Hahnemann Hospital when she was like going through. I mean, she's had to face a lot of shit, and she did it while having 4 children. Oh, thank you, Brian. Brian says, new to you, but I love your shorts, and this is very much entertaining.
We try.
We do try. But at the same time, Mother, like, she's well-traveled, but she's not worldly, let us say.
Got it.
I was going to start the stream by showing her different sex toys and being like, what is this? And then I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this to this woman. She didn't know what a butt plug was. So I was going to show her, like, what are anal beads? And it's like, no, I'm not going down that road. Like, my brothers would never forgive me. It would be the most awkward Thanksgiving of all time. But we raised over $300 for her charity, so that's good.
Yeah.
Your mom is the quintessential sober Maggie. Ooh, you know what? I would take some bad pickup lines. It's been a week. I would take some bad pickup lines. So we got the classic, does this cloth smell like chloroform?
Oh, and also because the in-laws are leaving, I'm concerned doing. We need to figure out. Like, we can do a gaming live, so we need to figure out like when like is a good time for us to do that.
Well, also how to do that, because when I go live, it doesn't give me the option of doing it like with a buddy. So,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to figure out my own shit first.
I mean, God knows the technology.
Because I had to get a capture card.
Now you need a turf bucket for Thanksgiving. Dude.
Oh my god.
My mom wants a turf fucking t-shirt. I don't know how to fucking say that to you. Like,
I mean, honestly, that's so great though.
maybe this year for Christmas, my family's getting 2 fucking t-shirts.
You know. I just felt like the screaming was really appropriate. I was like, yeah, this is our life right now. This is it. Oh god, that was so perfectly timed. It was
Turfucking how your Uncle John ruined Thanksgiving. Okay, all right. So, Michael, a turfucking, as I was introduced to it on my live stream with my mother, is a turkey, and inside that is a chicken, and inside that is a man who should be arrested. And Mom thinks it would be hilarious to add turfucking t-shirts to my website, which
She's not wrong.
she's not right. Okay, so my mother wants a turfucking t-shirt, and I was like, "Where will you wear that?" And she just said, "Well, not to church." I can't. Because that's the thing, like, she sings, I'm on the shirt, but I'm also, like, embarrassed to call my graphics guy and be like, so here's what I need.
Never be embarrassed to call your next guy.
Although, you know what? The amount of shit that my father has come home with, he deserves to be a little bit embarrassed. Like, I bought him a t-shirt, and Mother has never forgiven me. It has a stripper on it, and it just says, I support single moms $1 at a time. And he wears it, like, around the house. If she's not okay with it, he's going to keep wearing it. I also got one that says, Repent, Jesus is coming September 18th, 2022. So, unless I missed some pretty big things, that hasn't happened. There's a lot. There's quite a lot. You do need to meet my mom. I hope that turfucking wasn't straight out of the oven. Oh my god. You simply have to at this point, Mom's right. Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like you do need a turfucking t-shirt.
I'm not going to church unless it's the sort of crowd who would appreciate a turfucking t-shirt.
Right.
I mean, all right. If you guys want a turfucking.
I need it to be designed so that I can like cut it. I need the design to be low enough that I can have a slutty deep V. Just saying.
Okay, I will speak to my graphics guy. I will make a
You brought this on yourself, Max.
She's gonna wear it at like a family event though. And I'm gonna have to explain it to my brothers.
Look, here's the thing. With the picture and the definition, it's self-explanatory. You just go, Mom wanted one.
But the other thing is like, okay, so every time my mom comes to my house, she says, "Can you teach me the Facebook?" Like that face you just made. That's
the face, yeah. Because so it's the Google, the Facebook, yeah.
She doesn't know how to find me on like YouTube,
which is good.
I mean, God help if I ever said like create an Instagram account. She doesn't know what the fuck TikTok is. Like,
which is good.
She only knows it's bad because she sees it on the news, you know. So like, she only watches my shit with me, and I get to see the live reaction of her seeing what her daughter's using her theater degree for. And she's so fucking adorable because she's just like, I don't know what you do, but I'm so proud of you, sweetie. Like, she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So every once in a while, I'll get like a really nice email from someone who will just tell me like, I'm having a really hard time and your shit helps me. And like, I'll send her those because it's like, I'm doing something, Mother. Because my brothers, I have 3 fucking brothers. 2 of them are lawyers and one of them's a therapist. And I talk about like shit-covered Prada shoes on the internet, you know? So like every once in a while, I'm just like, hey,
I'm helping.
Still alive. Oh my god.
People like me. I'm helping. I love when people come in. I love the people who come into our lives and be like, what is this?
I know.
Like,
please offer merch in size. Oh my god, it's coming this way so I can buy it. Raina, I love you. But yeah, every once in a while somebody will pop in and be like, what is this? And it's like,
it's self-explanatory.
If you don't get it, just leave.
I've never understood the like, this is something, then fucking scroll, you do this on your device, dude.
Some guy, I think he was trying to be like legitimately helpful. He was just like, if you lost a couple pounds, you would be so beautiful.
No,
And it
nobody
was
is ever saying that to be legitimately helpful.
But it's like, what do you think is gonna happen? That I'm gonna see that and like,
Oh my God, I've never thought of that before. Thank you, kind sir.
but it's also like, my life changed because of Gun Club like 32. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Let's get Sarah all fired up. I don't like that. I don't like where that's going.
Who said that? Jeffrey. I do, like, there are times when I, like, you know, I do go on a little bit of a rant and get really mad at some people who come in and start some shit with, like, oh, fatties. Hey, you know what? Go stick your head up your ass.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
I think that's what I like about Patreon is that, like, for the most part, it's people who, like, I don't have to worry about having somebody tell me that I look like shit.
Yeah. No, we've had one dick and he left of his own accord, so that worked.
Oh, that's what did somebody call it on live the other day? Hortreon? Oh yeah, that's okay for their Hortreon. I was like, I mean, all right, dude.
You build Legos. Okay, well, Raina, first of all, if you ever have difficulty finding clothing, I am a clothing reseller. That is what I do. Just message me, you can get you some stuff for stupid cheap. I need to get rid of the shit in my house. I'm going to be having a $1 run on sale.
Okay.
I think, like, every opportunity that I have. Because I need to get rid of clothing in my house. That's going to be real important to me. Good things happen when Sarah is angry a little bit. Don't love you and Jeffrey getting on. Don't love that. That's upsetting me. Also, I am in love with your eye makeup today.
Nothing new. It is a little bit different.
It's like an ombre effect going on. That is very pretty.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to not stare directly into your booth. I mean, I'm gonna. Like, there's also, like, jewelry.
There's also nail dust.
Right at tit level. Like,
Yeah, well, this was all intentional.
It's unfair. That's all I'm saying to you.
No, you do not get to throw the word unfair around when it comes to boobs. Just because you chose to be covered today
I have no idea what you're talking about.
does not mean, ma'am.
I am always a lady.
Yes.
I'm not.
Sometimes you're a slutty. I do not want to hear the word unfair in reference to boobs from you, of all people.
Oh, the fucking pop fit leggings that you gave me.
Yeah.
They all sold.
Yeah.
Do you have more?
I do.
Damn it! Oh my god, they look so nice. Like, I haven't bought clothing in like years because
you didn't have to.
I'm gonna buy them. Oh my god, did you get to see that live at all though?
Yeah, because like Kristen, I was like, just give Kristen the leggings, and then they sold by somebody else. I was like, sorry, Kristen, and she didn't realize it was me until afterwards.
Yeah. But like, they're perfect. They're high waisted. They're super comfy.
And they have a giant pocket.
Yeah. But I kept having to change. Oh shit.
I know, because everything. I know.
Oh my god. Maggie, occasionally provocative? Nah.
Never.
Jim gets me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a New Yorker. I was born Philadelphia trash. And when I get pissed off, the accent comes out. It doesn't happen a lot. My nephew loves to piss me off just to have it come out. But like, I'm from the land of Woodard.
I mean, to be fair, Baltimore also says Woodard.
Porkies. Like, yeah, just. So when it comes out, I sound like a pissed off New Jersey housewife. I do. Like, it's not good. There's a little bit of South Street in there. Kristen's good. Wait a minute. Maggie's concerned about Sarah and I tag teaming. Say concerned. I love high-waisted pants. I can Steve Urkel them over my muffin top, and my shirt covers it, so nobody knows.
Yep.
Raina, my sister in Christ, hello.
Also my sister. Oh my god, I got so excited when high-waisted pants became popular thing again. I was like, I will take all of them.
The era of low rider shit.
I am not looking forward to this like early 2000s bullshit that's happening again. Yeah, right there. There you go.
Oh my god.
Because I can't take a 1-inch rise.
No.
I can't. I couldn't do it then.
No, I couldn't do it when I was 16. I can't fucking do it when I'm 35. And I have like a squishy belly. It's like memory foam up in there. If you put your hand, it's gonna stay for a second. Like
I just have skin. I just have all this skin.
did you see the skin handbag someone made? No. Human skin and a 5-year-old child's spine as the handle. And they said it's an art piece. You know what I know, but I just feel like
Yeah, that's a little much.
yeah. Sarah, what part of New York are you from?
I'm not from New York. I don't know why people think I'm from New York.
I think it's because you cover your original accent.
Well, to be fair, my original accent is like I lived there when I was 5. Like until I was 5. I didn't pick up the accent. Although I am one of those people who, when I am around,
I'll be right back.
when I'm around other accents, I have a tendency to pick them up. So, all right, it's just you and me, guys.
Oh, I have a question. Where's your favorite place that you lived?
Germany.
All right, you're alone with Jack. You say whatever you want.
All right. I do. Dude, okay. Look, my back porch is. I don't understand this at all. I don't get it. Yes, I am originally from Michigan, but I only lived there till I was like 5. Hey, Mark. And then I moved to Maryland for about 18 months when I was real little. And then I moved to Germany where I lived for 6 years in the 80s. And that is where I consider myself having grown up. I lived there from like 6 to 12. And then we moved back to Maryland. And that is pretty much where I have lived ever since, with a very brief stint in Indiana while my husband was getting his master's degree. But yeah, no, I am not from New York. I have been to New York twice. Once for a trade convention for a beauty show, and the other one is apparently Mark is sending my Christmas present to you.
Oh, okay.
And then Queens. I went to Queens to like visit somebody. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure. I've never had anybody say that they thought I was from New York. That's very interesting to me.
Yeah. I think it's just because that's like the only accent people really recognize. Because even Boston, unless it's like Kennedy Boston.
So I do definitely, like, if I am not thinking about it, I sometimes have like certain parts of the Baltimore accent. Like Baltimore has a tendency to add, and I think this is also like the Philly thing, where you add W's to your O's or kind of any vowel. Yeah, it's like instead of we're gonna go to the pool, we're going to the pool.
Yes.
And we're going down the ocean. I'm gonna go hop in my IROC because I just changed the oil. So if I'm not really careful, I can sometimes like drop that W in. I got made a lot of when we lived in Indiana. I got made fun of, like, if I would say, "Oh, he's on the phone." They're like, "On the what?" And I'm like, "You guys. At least they don't sound like I live in the middle of a cornfield." Yeah, sometimes if I stay in Michigan for too long, I will start to pick up that Midwestern accent a little bit. I start calling my mom instead of calling her mom. I call her Ma. Everything gets real nasal.
I don't know how, but I started saying hun, and now I can't go go back.
Oh no, you can't. You're in Baltimore. There's just no changing that shit.
I say it all the fucking time. I don't know what happened. Sarah should have been on.
Should have been what? In the Sopranos?
I know I can do it.
Just right here. Just right here.
Oh, so okay, so I drove my daughter home this morning. My 5-year-old daughter. She asked for 4 songs. 2 of them were from Sing 2, and then she wanted Voodoo by Godsmack. And
I fucking hate Godsmack so much. I don't know. I cannot stand Sully's voice. I want to just like kick it in the nuts. I don't know why. It's one of those things. There is no reason for it, but I just have this visceral gut reaction. I hate Sully from Godsmack, and I cannot stand his voice, and I don't ever want to listen to him. Anyway, sorry. Please continue.
No, it's bad. And then she wanted My Mother Told Me, which is like a Viking song from this scary lady. I don't know her name. Because she's like the top result if you Google that. But oh well, thank you, Landon. And someone says nice earrings. Oh, thank you. But Landon subscribed. Oh. Yep.
Very nice. You're just looking at a dirty paper towel.
You said Sully, and I was like, how can you hate John Goodman?
Not that Sully. I love that Sully. That's why I played.
Craig, you're in the ER? What happened, honey? Are you okay?
You're watching the live in the ER. No, I'm a doctor. It's fine. I was just doing this instead of patient care.
Did you have complications from surgery, huh? We're in prayer for you, sweetie. What's his name from Coldplay? Has a voice like a Deadpool drill. I get that.
Chris Martin? Is that Chris Martin?
It's Chris something.
It's Chris Martin.
I can only remember that he was married to Gwyneth Paltrow.
And that they have a kid named Apple.
And they have a fucking kid named Apple.
I can't stand Gwyneth Paltrow.
Sinus explode.
And her fucking goop.
What?
Do sinuses explode?
I don't know. Craig, you just tell me you're okay, sweetie.
Does anybody think I should get Maggie stilettos?
What is that? Yes.
You can have today, just because
Fair,
you
but
said you wanted to
okay.
not
Yeah,
be
fair.
here for as long as normal. But I think we're gonna like go towards 20.
I would love that. Sorry. Sorry, no, we're good. That felt real weird.
Scooch.
Sinus impacted. Okay.
That still doesn't sound good.
I mean, it's not.
But it definitely sounds less bad than exploded.
Yeah, I feel like medically nothing should ever explode. Well, I'm glad you're getting taken care of, sweetie. I would let the elevator go if Gwyneth was on it.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, when she gave that interview and they were like, so what do you have for like meals? She's like, I like a bone broth. Just a nice, clear bone broth. I was like, what the fuck? Like I don't believe that celebrities drink human blood, but like I would believe that Gwyneth Paltrow drinks human blood. Like that is not normal.
Like, and here's the thing. I wouldn't care if it was just her and her bullshit.
Yeah.
But she's like pushing it on a gullible, vulnerable population of people who have somehow been convinced that putting jade eggs in your vagina and steaming them is good for you.
And profiting from it. I mean, let's not.
profiting from it.
Because, like, I'll be honest. Like, Not that I'm the fucking end all be all of fucking morality over here, but like I don't take offers that I don't feel are from like good companies. So the fact that she does shit exactly like that, telling you to take medical advice from ghosts, like you have a responsibility when you get to a level of celebrity where people will listen to you because they know you, you know,
Or
because
they
they
feel
feel that they know you. I should clarify that. You have responsibility there.
Right. When you present as an authority, you have a responsibility to use that authority for good. And when you don't, I get to dunk on you at every opportunity.
We went from turducken to jade twat balls and Steve.
We sure did. And that's just the kind of in-depth. This and so much more is what you can find on our page.
She also just gives off such a weird energy, though.
Yeah, like she might be one of those female serial killer kind of. Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised to find like human remains in her freezer.
Yeah.
That she made a bone broth out of.
Oh my god. Well, plus those people who go to those companies where they like swap out your blood.
Or that guy who's like really, really rich, who's like, he calls his son the blood boy.
Yeah.
Like, I would be fucking livid.
That ain't right. Not right. It's all that Silicon Valley shit, though, of like, here's this new craze. Like, you have to be juicing. You have to be doing kale. You have to be doing ketosis. It's like, I'm gonna eat this fucking lollipop and get my nails done. I'm good. Like, right? Fuck.
Yeah, these people are genuinely scary.
You should read the last couple.
I would have no doubt that she came up with vagina candles on shrooms. I did, in fact, bring the big guns. I brought the medium guns. Maggie has her own big guns. I brought the medium guns. I brought the guns I had, but I loaded them with hollow points. No, none of that made any sense.
I'm gonna do it. No, I'm here for you. Wasn't too rough on them this week.
No, they look pretty good. I didn't have to take anything off. Nothing was lifted. Everything's good.
We're gun lovers, all calibers.
I actually do like guns. I thought about getting a shotgun. So Justin's like, you do sometimes have some mental health. And I'm like, you know what, baby? Good looking out.
So I think it's funny. My husband was in the Army for 5 years, and I'm a better shot than he is. And that like really pisses him off. So he stopped taking me to the range. And like, not that Call of Duty is, in any way realistic. But I also kick his ass in Call of Duty. So we don't play that anymore.
I would love to play Call of Duty with you just so you could absolutely fucking destroy me.
Well, because like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like amazing.
Oh no, I
am not.
cannot play FPS.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy them. I don't like them at all. That is like a thing that Justin does a lot of or did a lot of. Not my thing, but I would love for that to be the only arena in which you kick my ass.
When I get high, I play Call of Duty though. My friend Brian, he's the one I like always play with. He likes to play. It's a 2 versus 2 match essentially. What?
I don't. Nope. Please continue.
No. Why don't you share your thoughts with the class, Sarah?
Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you absolutely positive you
What
want?
do you got?
I was envisioning us playing Call of Duty or some similar game, and you deciding whether or not you wanted to kick my ass based on what I was going to do to you afterwards.
Y'all, video game streams gonna get real fun.
Game streams on YouTube and then post games on Patreon.
She wants to be destroyed. Oh my god.
That made me teared up a little bit. That made me giggle. Had it right in the giggle box.
Oh my god, ponytail is on point. Of course it is.
Oh, I finally got my hair color done. I was so excited. I was like, it's been way too long. I got my streak highlight, just get it all done. And I decided to go a slightly I feel like when I pull it back in ponytail, it's dark enough that you don't actually see that it's red all the time. And so I changed the formula just a little so that the copper is more prominent. So hopefully it will be more red looking. I don't like the people who know I'm red, but I've chosen to be red.
Callum, if you want to get modded, you have to talk to Audrey in the Discord. And basically, they tell me who to approve after you've gone through whatever process you go through. And I do truly have the greatest mods on all of fucking YouTube.
Definitely hardworking.
I have hardworking ones, especially when I wear that shirt that pops open.
Or decide to change your clothes in front of the TV.
I have never received more messages faster in my life.
Oh gosh.
Like, and the thing is, like, I watched it and I was like, you can see that I'm there, but like you can't see enough that I'm
We're a mess.
yeah. Because also, like, my concern wasn't like they're gonna see my naked body. It's that like I would look like a blob machine. Like I would look like one of those little adiposes from
I love
Doctor.
those. I want one so
Everybody
bad.
wants them. Everybody loves them.
But you don't want to look like
But I don't want to look like them. But I got so many screenshots and like zooms in that it was like, you guys are making me want to take this down because of the adipose. Like, so the only reason Kimmy has not been made a mod is because she has not been in the streams where I can make her a mod. So the fashion nights, I cannot do it. And the gaming nights, I cannot do it. I can do it here or basically anytime I am live vertically. If she's here, she can be a mod. It's just that I can only do it at specific times. So that's the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason she has. I'm not trying to like deny her her wrench. Yeah. Those little adiposes are so fucking cute though.
They really are.
Yeah. But no, because like when I'm trying to look good naked, I'm like, okay. But when you like catch me naked, it's bad. Like, it's bad.
So, how does one go about looking good naked? I have not discovered that yet.
I mean, number one is your angles. Like, let's be honest.
I totally have the business.
For me, I have to be standing. Because if I'm sitting, I become adipose. Okay, have you heard of pageant stance?
No.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, finish your nail. We're gonna do it. Yep. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so pageant stance. And I'll indicate for the studio audience at home. So thumbs together. Then stick your thumbs up your butt. Legs crossed. Turn out so that your waist appears at the thinnest. Boobs at maximum. Smile with your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Teeth slightly separated. That is pageant stance.
Interesting.
That helps when being naked. Like if you look at old pictures of Paris Hilton during the early 2000s, I don't appreciate the face you're giving me right now.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm like, no, none of that will help.
But she's always turned in that manner, and that's exactly why. Because she looks longer and she looks leaner, even though she weighed 4 fucking pounds. Okay. Is this how to be bratty 101 for Sarah? She does not need those lessons. Let me assure you. Neither of the women at this table do.
Sarah's not. I'm not really a brat.
Oh, I'm a fucking brat.
I like try to brat, and then I'm like, oh, I just really want to be a good girl. Give me head pats and forehead kisses.
See, like, I get there, but, like, I want to get the attitude out of me first. You know what I mean?
I mean, I do. It's so rare. I do that. Here's what happens: if I start fighting with Justin, like when we're in bed, I start like poking at him and like pinching him and like biting him. He's a woman, and when he says that, I know it's on. And then I just keep going, or I stop and go. Maybe I'm not ready for the consequences yet. So yeah, that's like the only time. But otherwise, I'm like, no, just tell me I'm a good girl.
See, for me, it's like when my dude is not there, it's easier for me to mess with him. So like I want to send you messages, I want to send you pictures, and then just sit at home like. But then when someone like walks through the door, I'm like, fuck, like that's
Here comes the consequences of my
consequences pulling into the garage.
I also like when Justin cheeses me.
Yeah.
I can feel my heart.
Yeah.
Running away. Oh my god! And the dog's like, what the fuck is happening? So I'm like, no!
Look good naked for me. Let's turn the lights off.
Jesus. I almost just died.
Her Sarah-ness is manifest. Oh my god. Oh, we got a good group in the comments today.
Okay. Nobody's being an asshole. That's nice.
Nobody's being an asshole.
Nobody's telling us we'd be career if we lost a couple of to put more clothes on. Did we get enough attention as children? No, clearly we didn't.
I love when they tell me I have a terrible relationship with my father.
Because they clearly never watched the video.
That's the thing. It's like. You in Discord right now? I love you. Having a stream of just a bunch of absolutely unhinged women, can you imagine the views? Yep, that's us. Yep. That's what we're doing today.
Yep.
Apparently everyone here has seen or heard of boobies.
Oh, good for them.
No, because that's what Mark always says when dudes pop in, they're just like, boobs. Like, yeah,
Good job. You've identified part of the human.
I did love that somebody said, like, imagine if this is how she found out. Yeah, imagine if this is how I found out I had boobs.
Wait, what? I have what? Is that a word?
Well, I think about that. I think about, like, you know, women in, like, the 1400s who were sent as children to live in convents and, like, be raised to be these perfect virginal wives. And then they, like, enter the world. Because I kind of did that in a self-imposed way. Like my parents were always like, go do shit. I was, I'm going to watch Law & Order. So I was a very late bloomer. And I'm still blooming, kind of. Which I think someone should perpetually bloom. Oh, doctor, what are these bumps? Wow.
You're gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine.
I know.
Everything's gonna be great.
Yeah. It's gonna suck for a little bit. It'll be good.
Yep.
I have to figure out how to get passports though. Because my parents' 40th anniversary, they're celebrating in France. And my mother rented a chateau.
Oh yes, I remember you telling me. Passports are not hard to get. You just need to do it well ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And just go to the post office and get a picture, get your application. When's their anniversary?
It's this summer.
Okay, you should do that now. Yeah, you should start.
Oh, well, I'm not the one in charge of it, which is why it's not getting done.
See? Okay, you should, yeah, don't just yeah.
But yeah, so for nails, we are doing something. That's all I got.
And shine.
And shiny. I'll take shiny. I hate glitter except for my nails.
I have a little bit of a motto that's if you haven't used glitter, are you even doing a manicure?
Okay, so what's that? Oh no, that's
And it's just fresh glitter, yeah.
Oh.
So I'm done with the science, and now I'm doing the other shit. The other bullshit.
I love when people connect on my stream and then talk to each other in the Discord.
Who's connecting?
Charlotte and Raina. It's usually over sex. Still.
Trying to decide if I need a snack to pack snack. Oh. If I packed a convenience snack, it might be a snack moment. If I didn't.
Yes! Yes! Woo!
And they're cold.
Nice! Oh my god.
Twix are the best when they're cold. Hold on. I dumped the whole bag in here. I totally forgot. Oh my god, we have so many. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Sarah needs a t-shirt that simply says no permanent marks. Oh, we did get more stuff from our wish list, Ellie. Yeah, so on
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
When we do our,
Yeah. Okay. Shut up! Oh my god!
I was just enjoying the show, like the rest of the audience. And you just drooled on the table. Good girl. We all
Batman is getting his Snickers.
All we have is left and right Twix, buddy.
That was so instinctive. Wow.
I presented and she opened her mouth.
No! I can feel it.
We got her. And it's not even a comment section. She peed a little. We won. We won. She has to go to the bathroom. Well, we have both. I've got both. Got both. I don't know which one she had. It's the first one. No peaches, not today. Oh, Maggie, if I bring you peach rings, will you eat those? She just yelled what at me from the bathroom. Yes, I'm aware of this. I mean, the skirt is short, so the skirt's just like, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, Maggie, there's no peaches, but if we bring you peach rings.
Oh my god.
All right. Are we ready?
We're doing that ball position. She'll eat the fuck out of the peach. I do kind of feel like I owe the Patreon eating a peach.
First thing in the morning.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have to like remember some of the shit that we say because Justin does go back and like watch these. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did say that, didn't I? He's
That's happened before, where somebody will message me and be like, "You should not talk about Blair today." I'm like, "I never would." They're like, "Bitch."
We did that.
Wake up and eat peach. More people should do it, Ellie. Cooch Mouse, I'm so glad you feel that way. He says the good morning streams are a great way to start the day.
You know that's Troy, right?
No!
Yeah, that's
That's
Troy.
Cooch Mouse?
Yeah, that's Troy.
I never knew that. Hi, Troy.
You are hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so now we just trade our New York Times game scores back and forth.
I saw that. I love that.
I kicked his
love
ass
that.
today.
I wasn't gonna say it.
That's okay. He said I trounced him. And I like did it in between clients.
Sarah has to install leather cups to hold Maggie's too.
I do have a spreader bar. That would be.
I have been wanting to try a fucking spreader bar for years. I'm not fucking kidding. She is making a face like a goddamn Who from Whoville right now. Like, this is so evil. Oh my god.
It's like when Alton Brown, like, have you watched Cutthroat Kitchen?
No.
Okay.
I've never seen it. I don't
Here's you know who Alton Brown is,
I know.
right?
Right. I like that.
This is how people found out. He's almost certainly in the Kink community. First of all, he gets way off on like fucking people's shit up.
Okay.
He has brought spreader bars and all kinds of shit into Cutthroat Kitchen to like impede people's movement. And I have seen his wife wearing a collar. I am pretty sure they have a
I
dynamic.
will now watch Cutthroat.
You should absolutely watch. He's referred to himself as Daddy. Yeah, I am 100% certain that he is a Tom. He knows how to work a spreader bar. It is. Yeah. Yep. That show is very kinky.
I am drooling again. Like, I am drooling again. I think I like Alton Brown now. You are being abducted after this, Maggie. See, okay, this is the kind of shit that I forget that I say live, and then I'm like, what the fuck the next day?
What, that you want to try a spreader bar?
Oh, spreader bar, is that a band name?
Yeah, I saw them open for anal fissure. I got her, guys.
The comments are going up.
Comments are commenting.
Oh my god. All right, Craig, I hope you feel better, sweetie. Towel is in place.
Actually, towels
over there.
Yeah, towels over there.
I guess the eggs aren't the only things getting beaten. He's kind of cute though.
He's got a certain attractiveness. Part of it is that he just gives off big Tom energy now.
I mean,
You might not, and then thinking back, you're like, no, wait, maybe yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you should watch Cutthroat Kitchen.
I'm
That's
gonna
the way
watch
you
that
think.
video. See, I was never into like cooking shows.
Yeah, that's not a cooking show. That's a Kink show with food.
This is always an interesting experience with you. Learn so much. Hey, Shade. If you want to call me anytime on Tuesday, I will be free all day Tuesday.
I'm like really tempted to see if I can just like hold your arms still while I do your nails. You won't be able to do anything.
I am trying to think of a reason to not do that. Oh, butt nuggets. Why would you mention that, Jeffrey? Why would you think that was something we need to know?
I'll cute one. Hey Jeffrey, why don't you Google see if you can find me a flat one that I can like put on a seat. And see if we can find two. See, that was an example of an actual fun fact. Half the time when people say fun fact, they're not fun. Or sometimes even factual. That was a fun fact.
My brother's the worst one to talk to. Anytime you have a depressing fact, it gets so much worse.
He's like a one-upper.
Well, because he once said, fun fact, in Philadelphia during the 1950s, they were doing polio experiments, and they referred to the children who died in the studies as materials used.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a big downer.
Yeah, a bit. Oh my God. So instead of saying moist, we say hygrometer. Okay, slick is also a banned fucking word on this channel. I'm not kidding. Is it slick? Why? Slick?
It's a commonly used term in fan fiction, especially when you're talking about Omegaverse stuff, which I just outed myself of being aware of Omegaverse. I am not an Omegaverse fan. I am just aware of it.
And I'm just gonna say, what? What's that, Sarah?
Do not.
What could that be?
Do not. Do
That
not.
thing you just said.
Do not.
Shade. Bad.
What?
Can't say slick without licks. Oh my God. Viscosity of that word. When you say it, Jeffrey. When you or Mark say it, it is. Oh my God. Did I miss the nailing?
Yeah, we're right in the middle of it. This is prime nailing time.
Do a sex act definition with Sarah. That would go very different than the one I did with my mother.
Yeah, mine would either be correct or so much worse than the actual
So much
definition.
worse. There was things like Neanderthal.
Yeah, that I didn't know. I didn't know what
Yeah.
that was. Did you have to ask? I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was very overwhelmed that day, and I came home and I could not deal with people.
Yes.
And my mom was also at my house along with my in-laws, and I was like, nope,
Not the string for you today.
rodeo sex. Do you know what rodeo sex is?
I do. I didn't say that, but I did fucking bronco, which is
Essentially the same
another.
thing. Okay.
Have you heard of Russian candy cane?
No. But I did know Rainbow Party.
I knew Rainbow Party. That one I.
And your dad was like, oh. Fuck, Dad. All right, so what's a Russian candy cane?
Okay, you also can't say penetrating.
Why not?
He can't say it. You can say
Oh,
it.
I can say it?
You want to eat a peach?
See, that's going to be our, instead of makes me want to eat a hot dog real bad, makes me want to eat a peach real bad.
Okay, so a Russian candy cane. This is the only thing I defined to my mother because she was like, I might watch this stream back in Google. And I was like, no, mother, you
Don't do
not.
that.
Like, do not do this. Russian candy cane, which she defines as candy cane infused with vodka, which is like, that is so optimistic of you. Trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning for everyone. No one report me after this. Oh, Edward, what a great time for you to join. Okay.
Oh my god, he's the bakery. So excited about this.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, no, because I don't want to say it. It's when a guy's going down on a girl when she's on her period, and then she reciprocates until he orgasms and you both make out. That's a Russian candy cane.
Okay.
But that's what I told my mother. It was like, don't Google this. Like, don't Google these
Don't
things.
Google any of these things.
Oh my god. I'm also like living in fear of my mother telling my brothers about it.
And then them getting on you.
And then them trying to like watch it and just, yeah. I'm in no way Russian. Oh my god. But okay, so that stream happened after Halloween. Like I came home from giving out candy, or from getting candy.
Your costume is
like great. Thank you. Honestly, I took a kind of crappy video because I didn't want to get accused of thirst trapping, so I like didn't do it with a proper background and shit, and people were still like, "Mommy,
you should have done an extra one for Patreon."
oh, yeah, I should have. But anywho, it terrifies me to think of what's under the utility though. Sorry, anyway, I was directed that. So I was walking around with my kid getting candy, looking up these horrible, nasty sex terms. And I was with my daughter's best friend and her parents, who are like so fucking cool. Like they're like the only people I'm like, yay, let's go to her house. Her husband is Puerto Rican, so every time there was like a Puerto Rican roller coaster, and be like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Like, you have to come over, and then it'd be like, babe, babe, babe. Like, it was just so funny. Like she would leave this like fun, wholesome conversation to look up a Puerto Rican roller coaster. And day night. So. I know, Tab. That's why I told him. So yeah, at the end of the show, my husband brought up some gummies, and it was like, "You're not giving my mother a gummy. Like we're not playing that fucking game." Oh, Ellie, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ellie, and that's the whole purpose, by the way. That's exactly what this is about. Just hanging out. Oh, my dad fucking sold weed. And I suspect other things.
My mom and I were talking about the other day. So she was here on Thursday, started to do her nails, and I was the only one here because, anyway, I like was really tired of listening to the bullshit that they listen to down. That I really like to listen to while my mom was here, so I listened to like Pink Floyd radio.
Right.
And we were talking about like because she's a big fan of Pink Floyd, and I was like, man, the first time I heard Dark Side of the Moon while I was high was a life-changing experience. And she's like, I know, right? I'm like, Mom. mean, I don't think people can really, like, people can really see it.
No, you are so lifted right now. You're like a jacked up truck. Like,
oh, at least nobody said mommy milk today.
the day is young. So. Oh God.
I'm like a jacked up truck. That's amazing.
A lifted truck. That's what I should say. I don't call them cars.
My tits got a lift kit on them. I mean, they do. It's called a balconette bra.
Yeah. Okay, so Mark says that his favorite thing my mom defined was munging and shame eating Doritos in a corner.
I mean, but to be fair, that should have its own.
That absolutely should. Yeah, just shame eating in a corner like a rat. To it.
Yeah.
I fucking love my mom. Well, the funniest thing to me was when I suggested this to her, I said, I want Dad there, and I just want him to say whether or not he knows what it is. That's zero other information. And she said, like, well, we've been together since our early 20s, so he's not going to know any more than I do. And I was like, Mother, y'all going to get divorced today. Like, I'm going to ruin your marriage. And he said, like, but I go on the internet and your mother doesn't. And she was like, well, what does that mean? And it's like, that
It
right
means
there.
everything.
Like, okay, she liked a band. It was like a jazz sort of compilation called The New Pornographers. That's the name of the band. So she Googled that. And I heard her go, Lou! Lou! Yes, Mother.
Oh, do you, can I bring something up from Patreon?
You can bring up whatever the fuck you want.
You remember when we were doing our live, we were looking at Don't Need Dildos. And then we found the name, it was like Annihilation Dildos or something like that.
Yeah.
I looked them up on Spotify. Like, maybe. I was like, no, they exist. That's great. What the hell is this?
I have to be very careful because, like, I want to take a bunch of gummies to, like, get through the rest of the weekend, which means I should not be taking gummies. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes. Yes. No, I totally understand what you're saying. It's like when you feel like you need the crutch, it's like, maybe that's the time to not use the crutch. Yeah. It's one thing if you're like, oh, I just want to like relax and chill out and play this video game. It's another, I don't know if I can get through the evening without this thing is the worst time to like take that thing.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, if you need a phone call.
Wait, hold on. Kimmy's here. Kimmy, I want to mod the shit out of you, baby. Hold on.
Well, I'm eating it Twix like you're doing that.
Oh, wait. Her comment showed up over here, but not over here. Keep talking, Kimmy. There you go. Okay. Because if there's anyone that deserves to be modded, it is you, baby girl. What? Hold on. Finally. All right. We got your hunt. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Almost done.
It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy almost birthday, Kimmy. You got your revenge.
And for your present, she modded you.
Yes, it was planned. It was all planned. Because I'm organized. So good at stuff.
What time do you want to come over on Wednesday?
10 work again? Between like 9 and 10 works for me. Because then it gives enough time to do what we need to do, record some stuff for Patreon, and then I go get my monster.
Yep. I don't know if Justin will be home that day or not.
Nice to
Usually he's home on Wednesdays, but sometimes he's not.
What are we wearing?
I was thinking about wearing the dress that I bought from Winter Fire.
That is a very nice dress.
And probably this bra just because it's the only one I have that has like strappy bits. And I bought some snag tights and they have like mufflers.
Nice.
Like kind of like the ones that you wore for our first thing.
Yeah.
But I bought a couple of pairs. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, I'm gonna wear something super strappy then.
You gotta remember to like check the thing, check the post office box.
Oh yeah. Do you know the brand of your strappy bra?
I got it from Love something.
That is unhelpful.
Yeah, hold on. I can tell you in a second.
Kimmy, I'm so happy seeing you in blue with your little ranch. That does actually make me very happy.
I can't look up on my phone. Damn.
Oh, right, yeah. I was gonna order food and just hide in my car for a little while. But I also realized I can do that.
I mean, you could. What's the name of that place?
Because you could leave and come back really quickly. But does it have a...
It's got like the little heart thingy that's from the Love bit.
So I was thinking, like, I could take a picture and look it up with my phone. Why does this work?
Suddenly disconnected. Because it was like, oh, you want to look something up? Then we're just gonna disconnect for you. Give me a second. I think I can do this.
Just gonna look it up. Y'all. And seriously, big thing. I've been ordering us stuff of our wish list on Patreon. It makes us so super happy. And we have lingerie and we like it and we wear it. I'm gonna wear on Wednesday. Let's see. I'd probably be terrified if I was able to make eye contact with Sarah. Yeah. That's a good way to feel. That's a good way to feel.
Why?
No, come back, Sarah.
Why? Why do you all feel that way? It's Love Honey.
Love Honey. So she has gotten her stuff from Love Honey.
Yes, I have ordered stuff from Love Honey. That's where I've gotten like a fair amount of stuff that I like currently own. I knew it had love in it. Who wants to make it? Why are people afraid of me? Why are people afraid to make eye contact with me?
Because you're...
I'm not.
You're intimidating.
I've had other people say it to me.
You are a sexy lady who has recognized her power, and there is nothing more intimidating than that. You should.
But okay, thank you.
You should not. So we're using Love Honey instead of Slake. I told you not to say. You have Dom vibes and those eyes. Thank you.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't know what this says about me or Maggie. I have never, as far as I know, had Dom vibes before I met Maggie.
I like to think I bring it out of
Because Justin thinks it's cute that he's like, oh, are you Maggie's Dom? So cute. And I'm like, shut up. Yes. Just for Maggie.
Sarah pretending to be focused on Maggie's nails is Oscar worthy.
Look, I'm a fucking professional.
We're getting into the world of stuff I definitely shouldn't talk about. Like, I definitely want time with like a real Dom because I've never had one, and like, trying to figure out how to like say this. Like this is a safe relationship with us because like we're friends, we're business partners. Like I know that no line will be crossed.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like if I met a dude on Tinder, it would be high alert at all times.
Oh yes, for
you
sure.
know. Whether Sarah is a dom or not is her choice. Don't get too tied up in knots about it.
Clever boy.
I'm a fucking professional. What a quote. Can you get dom gift cards at Costco? All right, so someone said Brazilian wax.
What about it?
I don't know. They just said that phrase. I don't know that I could do that to you.
What? Wax me or have me wax you?
Have you wax? Ask you to wax me.
Why? Because we have an attraction, or like would it have to be?
Because we're friends.
Oh, I
like
wax my friends. Wait, hold on. This is like a very funny story.
Oh God.
This is so great. So we went to the Philadelphia Estheticians trade show years ago, and it was me and my boss and another person who did aesthetic stuff here. And there was a class for waxing, and it was in like a conference room in a hotel. It was quite a large room. There was quite a number of people, and I had gone to another class and was waiting outside the class to finish because the two people I was with had gone into that class. And then my boss walked out the door, and I was like, "Oh, is it done?" She's like, "No, I'm just going to the bathroom really quick. I'm good." She's like, "I'm gonna get waxed." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna use me as a demonstration for a Brazilian." And I was like, not only was she demonstrating for a Brazilian, it was on a projector. Like not out in the thing, it was just a very big room. So there was a camera and a screen. My boss does not care. She's like, no sense. But I was just like, and I was like, and this is how I've seen my bosses. Yeah, it was great. I was just like, these are the people I know.
But the thing is, like, honestly,
You just got so happy. Good girl. We got a wall on her.
like, it's totally mental thing. There's nothing to be ashamed of about my body. I'm aware of that. However, oh my God, you just got twitched.
Oh my God. These people are great.
But not a good group. Sarah has chocolate on her fingers. Matt could be a better friend. This should have been on Patreon. Looks at projector randomly passing a doorway. What is that? Is it the gate in the mountains? Small movie? Pauses to watch anticipating benefit cover patch. Oh, they downloaded the wrong one. If I had like stupid rich people money, I would get laser hair on my legs because I hate shaving my legs. I hate it. But I think I'm too much of a baby to get them waxed because I feel like you would do it like one strip and I'd be like, no, I'm done, go away.
Also, I will say, at least this is true for every esthetician or person who does waxing that I know. Leg waxing is my least favorite wax.
Yeah. But you told me that.
I would rather do Brazilians all day long. That takes me like 25 minutes. I had a client where I basically had to wax her entire body. I was in that room for 3 hours. We actually fired that client eventually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She just like showed up late all the time. Was generally kind of really annoying.
Oh wait, lasers hurt too?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I've had it done.
No.
Also, you just smell like burnt popcorn for hours afterwards.
Ew.
Yeah, burnt hair. Nice. Great.
It's honestly just that I can't be bothered. Also, Sunkla, I have been to your Etsy. Your things are beautiful, and I'm gonna do a reel about it. Like I didn't even ask you, because I'm just doing it. Like your stuff is beautiful. Oh, okay. Here's a question I'm not sure you can answer truthfully. Do you ever get disgusted when doing a Brazilian?
Yeah. So the way that I set up my Brazilians is I generally have like those personal care wipes in the room with like a little Ziploc baggie, and I tell people like cleanse yourself back to front or like front to back twice, put it in the baggie, throw it in the trash. Some people don't understand like the full like. So there have been times when there have been things in cracks that I was like, you did not clean well. But I'm not gonna like, you know,
Yeah.
I just buckle down and.
But if you tell me not to, obviously I will respect that. But I love the things that you do, and I would love to show it on my channel. So if you truly do not want me to, that's one thing. But like the stuff that you do is gorgeous. I'm gonna show it to you afterwards. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh my god, those taxidermy Pokemon were so cute.
Oh,
Those
sorry. Love
those were they were very, very cute.
She has so many too. And that's something that makes me so sad. Like people who have these amazing things and just don't get. Because like everybody who makes stuff, all your family, all your friends, they say like, "Oh, you should be on Etsy." I said, "Have you tried being on Etsy?" Okay, because I'm gonna do it, Simple. Because what you make is amazing, and I love that it's native and it's like sacred designs that you are incorporating. It's gorgeous. And also, like she has this hat that I'm obsessed with. $40 for a handmade, hand knit with a sacred design hat. $40.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me.
I'm gonna show you because like it. But if you go to Gucci, like a black ski mask is $800. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems.
Eagles and Phillies. Yeah, Eagles and Phillies definitely. I haven't gotten to watch any football this season though. So Ellie, Etsy is for handmade and vintage. So people can sell secondhand clothing on there. It's supposed to just be vintage. Unfortunately, a lot of people are starting to use Etsy for like drop shipping. But it's like you shouldn't be able to find like Forever 21 unless it's been
Altered in some way.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mark says, I'm a fan of the team that gets the most hole-in-one touchdowns. Well, that's the thing too. So like she'll sell her stuff for between I think like between like $20 and $120. Like nothing crazy. Right. But I wonder like if you did just create your own website and say this hat is $3,472, would that be enough for people to be like, okay? So Ellie, depending on where you live, definitely eBay. eBay definitely has the largest viewer base, I guess I will say. They also give you the ability to relist your items every 30 days, which really helps. Poshmark is another good one, but they're going through a lot of changes right now, so they're being a little bit difficult. But those would be my top two for selling clothing. And I will say, if you can list on eBay, you can list anywhere. They are the most demanding in terms of the amount of detail that they need. You don't need to fill a place to sell it, especially bundles. Yes. Well, simpler, that's a wonderful thing to think, sweetie. That's so cute. There is a family which is selling the abstract art of their 3-year-old for thousands of dollars. Yes, it is this flashlight. Yeah, then Ellie, I would try eBay. And the best advice I can give you on eBay is a lot of people don't want to buy from a new seller that doesn't have a reputation yet. So go on, make your store, make your listings, and then go ahead and buy hair bands, toothbrushes, whatever you need around your house. It's pretty cheap from a big seller because they'll automatically give you 5-star feedback, which will give your store some more credibility because they'll see that you've been rated before, you're a real person. It can be scary to buy something from someone for the first time ever. Okay. April, are you in America or the UK, sweetie? Oh, hi, Rappy. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Michael, if you want to find the Patreon, you can go to my bio. There is a link tree there that will send you to all of my stuff. The Patreon's right there. And yeah, on Mondays and Wednesdays, we do morning wake ups together. When do you do your workouts? Is that
Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursdays. And then I'm trying to get back to releasing more content that I can't put on YouTube. Oh, thanks, Mark. Mark just dropped a link for you guys. Oh, you are in America. Okay. But April, yeah, Etsy is a good place for vintage jewelry, definitely. eBay is a decent place, but people might have lower expectations. But I would still try eBay. I would avoid Mercari. Mercari, people definitely want absolute dirt cheap. You could do Poshmark, but it's one of those things where you'll probably get a lot of views initially, and then it'll fade away. So the top two, I would say Etsy and eBay. Does anyone else have any questions I can answer in the meantime? Yeah, so Rap's been working 12 days in a row. And is there anything else I can answer or that Sarah can answer for you guys? We're getting to the end of nail appointments.
There's still a little bit to do.
Yes.
We were supposed to be getting some weird pickup lines, but
Oh, right, that never.
we got the one, and that was it.
How long have you been doing this, Sarah?
So, like, almost 15 years?
Oh, really? 15. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you smoke a cigarette after Sarah does you?
No, we take a gummy. I would punish my kids so much if she smoked. I'm an ex-smoker and I'm like an asshole about it.
You should be though. It's just so terrible for you. There's no reason to do it. So Whatnot plans on expanding into more markets, but Poshmark last year was bought out by a South Korean tech company. And since then, they've pretty much just been trying a bunch of shit and seeing what works. And a lot of stuff has not worked. So they tried Poshmark Australia, Poshmark Ireland, Poshmark India, and all of them have folded. So everybody's just being a little bit more careful now about expanding into new markets. They have to make sure that they're able to support those markets. Vinted, for example, does amazing business in France. They tried in America. You can still join Vinted in America, but they no longer offer support for American buyers or sellers. So Whatnot definitely, but I love that. Sorry. Whatnot definitely will be expanding. I can't give you dates as to when though, because they are learning from each other's lessons. How soon do you put up Christmas decorations?
I put them up the day after Thanksgiving. Or as close to that as I can, like my first day off after Thanksgiving.
I hate Christmas decorations. I do it for my kid. It's not for me. Not for me. Oh, he says we look like baby sisters today.
Because we both have green on and we're both roses. Is that the...
This is so fucking cute. You guys. So cute.
I don't know if they can see it.
Sorry.
There we go. There we go. Red transfer foil on black. And
Who's got the larger bust?
oh, absolutely, it's fucking Maggie.
Yeah, she's got the ass though. Yeah, this does look really, really cool.
And it was pretty simple.
I'm so shiny today. You know, my daughter doesn't have school on Tuesday because the election made me take her to my mom's after. We are both so pretty. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, did you dress up for Halloween? I didn't ask you that. Yeah, you said you're sort of on the fence about it. You must get trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood, though.
Some, we did not get many.
I love Halloween. It just makes me happy. Because I honestly think it's how we should be all year. Just strangers come up to you with stuff that interests them, and you give them candy.
I'd be happy with that. I had the best interaction with a kid last Halloween before, I don't remember. So I have somebody who, with the exception of right now, because I have the Acadian flag up, because my parents-in-law are there, and we thought it would be funny to put the Acadian flag up. I always have my pride flag up. And I had a girl come up with like a younger sibling and like, you know, they said trick or treat, blah blah blah. And then she like leaned into me and she whispered, oh. And I was like, how do you find out? And she was like, and then she like ran down the stairs. I was like, oh my god, I love her. Oh.
That is so sweet. So my best friend that I've been friends with since high school, she is an elementary school art teacher. And she is very clearly a queer person. Yeah, like very clear. So a lot of her students, whether they're gay, whether they're transgender, whether they're nothing at all, like
She's very obviously like sick.
yes. So they come up to her and they ask her questions because she's someone who's like it's clearly safe to ask you conversation where it's just like, yeah, I can answer your question. Like,
Yeah.
because
Well, that's
like, but for so many children, it's not safe to ask questions at home. You know.
Yeah. That's why, like, I am aware of like how I could come across to some people. Like, I'm in a heteronormative marriage. I'm like a basically middle-aged white woman. I could very much appear as not safe for people.
Yep.
So like, especially during Pride Month, I make myself look as queer as possible. So people know, oh, there's a safe white woman if I need one.
Oh, bye, Sunflower. Well, no, that's the same for me. Like because yeah, same thing. Like white woman in a heteronormative relationship. But I have worked for Christian businesses before, and I fucking hate that my religion makes people feel unsafe. Like that is so offensive to me.
Yeah, it seems like antithetical to
Yes.
the whole point of, or what is supposed to have been the point.
And I hate that it could make me
appear unsafe.
Because people have said that, and people have said, like, I don't know if it's okay to talk to you about this. And it's like,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, like,
I get it, but I'm very sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, Willow saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm frozen. Could you click this?
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, Willow. All of the characters in Buffy have had some sort of profound effect on my life. Honestly, every single one. Even Xander, who I know is problematic now, but like the speech that he has with Dawn, where he's just telling her like it's the hardest on us, the people who aren't special, but have to just sit here and do the work anyway. Like every single character in that show was incredibly meaningful.
Yeah.
Mark, you've never seen Fluffy?
Oh my god.
It made me sad. But with my mom, okay, so my mom, again, super Christian, super sweet. She was teaching a yoga class at a center for I have to not speak in specific terms about them because it's not something I'm very open about for safety reasons. But essentially, it's a shelter for transgender and homeless children who had become homeless because they were kicked out by their families because of their sexuality. So she just went there to teach a yoga class, and then she later went back to teach a writing class. And she was asking us questions because she doesn't understand, like, she's not aware of like the queer community. It's not something she's ever been a part of. So she was asking us like, how do I broach matters of like gender identity and stuff like that? And she was like, can I call them trannies? It's like, no. But that's the thing. It's like, but you don't know. Like it's like you're not trying to be belittling or insulting. It's just you have had that experience. And I think for people, especially of her generation, it can feel very, very difficult and very alien because it's like I don't know how to navigate and I don't want to be accused of being non-supportive or even like hateful or ignorant. It's like but I am. Like ignorance is not always the ugliest thing. So I don't know. You know what? Charisma Carpenter taught me that people can change due to their experiences.
Also, Spike.
Spike taught me a lot.
Here's the thing. For me, like, Angel was only ever good when he got his soul. Spike was good because he chose to be, regardless of his soul status.
Yeah.
He chose to be good so that he was good enough for Buffy. And even if when he didn't think he could have her, he was like, no, this is just the person I am now.
Angel's soul was a punishment.
Yes.
It was a punishment.
And when he lost it, he went back to being a shithead.
Yep, right back.
So, yeah, no, I've been Team Spike.
Yeah, 100%. I will die on that hill.
Also, I was shocked when I found out that was not James Marsters' voice. He is not British. and I didn't know it. He did so good. He does audiobooks.
Does he?
Yes, Justin has listened to one of his audiobooks.
Also, I love David Boreanaz, but his Irish accent is so
Shite.
horrible.
It's shite.
Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Because that's one of those things where it's like, do you have a voice coach? Vocal coaches? Like, I mean, hello, Andy Pants. His calendar was hot as fuck, but she was problematic. I did love that store she went to buy the orb or whatever, and the guy was just like, "Oh, I thought you were a tourist."
I really liked what's her name? The demon. That became not a demon.
Yeah.
Anya. I liked when it like when Joyce died and she just did not understand. I mean, like she just was so she's like, I don't understand. And it was like literally like watching a child essentially try to figure out how to deal with grief. And that was so and like everybody was so mad at her and she's like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
But somebody needs to explain this to me. I was like, oh my god, it's so sad. Yeah, that was Anya's best arc. Was that like when Joyce died?
That whole episode. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but every time it comes up,
It's so
the
good.
decision to not include music in that entire episode made it so much more lifelike.
Yeah. As terrible as it turns out Joss Whedon is, he did some good fucking work, unfortunately.
But you know what? I mean, like, I've been not playing Harry Potter on my stream, but I do feel like you can't just throw everything out because the author is problematic.
But here's partially, with the exception of very specifically J.K. Rowling's case, because she has said out loud on the internet that she takes any like support of her property, especially when she directly profits from it, as a support of her views.
Okay, that's fair.
And so, like, well, then that means I can't. The only time I would ever buy anything Harry Potter if I knew somebody else made it, and J.K. Rowling would never see a fucking cent of it because fuck terms.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's like why like
no,
you separate the art from the artist. Yeah, except for when the artist says no, I take that you buying my work as a direct support of my terrible fucking views.
Yeah, that's very fair.
So we did some map names. So this one and this one. It's math.
Yeah,
Shiny.
I love it. I'm surprised how much I like the map, actually.
Yeah, the map looks really cool with something shiny.
What we're rocking today, guys.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is like one of my favorites.
And sorry, I got like a little on your channel. I know that like.
I mean, I think we can agree.
Thanks, Kimmy.
Yeah, they look really nice. But again, to the point of ignorance, like Gypsy is
this one. Sorry,
No,
this one. I honestly don't remember. This one, shit. I honestly, the only one I remember is the middle one. That's Opalite. I'm terrible. I bought them like early, and it's just a corset belt. It's just a corset belt. That's all it is. My stream is frozen for some reason. That's okay. Thanks, guys.
These might be my favorite nails you've done. These are gorgeous.
I'm glad you like them. They're fun, aren't
They
they?
feel so pretty, don't they?
And they were, pretty fast. Like it's only technically it's like 10 minutes after the time that my shift ends, which is amazing considering how long we normally do this bullshit.
And I told why you should have something in my mouth. So
I did. Do like it when they get messy. You know,
I
and a
got-
little slick.
I got a forehead kiss. You guys didn't see it, but
I did. And I wear like matte lipstick, so it didn't even transfer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, so once again, I'm just gonna say, like, gypsy for a lot of people is considered a slur. I did not know that until like a year ago, because it's a word that we grew up using. So no one's in trouble today. Just no one's in trouble today. But we're gonna go home. We're gonna go home. All right, you want to give him one more fit check because your tits look amazing? Let's just be honest, shall we? So I am literally wearing the clothing that I wore yesterday because I'm just not functioning as an adult. But Sarah,
Hold on. Your bakery is right.
like lifted fucking truck right here. Like,
Can I say?
I'm gonna have to step it
I
up.
was talking about it with my client before, and I was like, I don't even dress this nicely, like when my coworkers are around. Sunday is the day that I dress up, and it's all for you guys. Well, and her. It's mostly for her, but also you guys.
She looks so good. Oh my god.
I had to send a picture to Justin because he's been on a fire. He didn't get to see me get dressed, so
I love that man. You know this.
I do. Your grand doll. He was like, he just smiled.
He's such a good dude, though. Like, he's just such a nice guy.
He's so unsuspecting.
Well, we're gonna let you guys go. She's from a D&D fantasy.
I do like that.
Okay, you can't also bend over. That's just cheating.
Well, but it was kind of close.
I don't care. Also, the jewelry.
It was all
Like,
intentional.
oh
This
my
was
God,
100%. This was
this is
intention.
mean.
I dressed with intention.
Sarah said, "Fuck gravity" today.
I'm defying gravity.
All right, we're gonna let you go. Bye, team.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
This mustard color is great, isn't it?